Blessings, more growth, more healing. His love pushes you forward. His love lifts you higher. His love calls you into greatness. You were not created to live small. People may leave. Seasons may change. Situations may shift. Life may surprise you. But God's love remains constant. Nothing can separate you from His love. Not mistakes, not fear, not your past, not your weakness, not your failures. His love is the safest place your heart will ever know. His love is home. His love is forever. You are held. You are seen. You are valued. You are deeply loved by God, now and always, eated to shine. Take a deep breath. Let this truth settle in your soul. God's love is my anchor. God's love is forever. Sometimes God protects you in moments you never notice. When you walk on the road, when you sleep at night, when you sit quietly thinking about your life, there are dangers you will never see, but God sees them all. And because He loves you, He blocks them before they reach you. There are opportunities you almost lost. There are mistakes you almost made. There are people who almost harmed you. There are roads that almost ended your journey. But the love of God stepped in and shielded you. You might think, why did that danger pass me? Why did that accident miss me? Why didn't that plan fail? It is because wakayo si halata. His love is not only what you feel. His love is also what He silently does for you behind the scenes. Your mother loves you. Your father loves you. Your children love you. Your friends love you. But their love has limits. Their love sometimes changes. Their love sometimes becomes tired. Their love sometimes becomes weak. But the love of God never changes. It never gets tired. It never decreases. It never fails. Even when everyone leaves. Even when people forget you. Even when you feel alone. God says to you, I am still here. I will never leave you. I will never forget you. This love is eternal. This love is unconditional. This love is stronger than mountains, deeper than oceans, brighter than the sun. You can travel far. You can move to another country. You can change cities. You can start a new life. But God's love travels with you, even when you don't pray enough, even when you feel spiritually weak, even when life pressures you. God still says, my love is with you. You cannot run away from His love. You cannot hide from His love. You cannot lose His love, because He chose you. He called you by name. He knows your beginning and your end. Sometimes you feel broken. You feel empty. You feel disappointed. You feel tired of life. You feel like giving up. But God does not love only your strong moments. He loves your weak moments too. He loves your tears. He loves your struggles. He loves your battles. The world loves you when you succeed. But God loves you even when you are failing. The world loves your smile. But God loves your pain. The world loves your strength. But God loves your weaknesses. Why? Because wakayo si halata. Not because you are perfect, but because you belong to Him. Every day you wake up is a new chapter, a new page, a new mercy, a new grace, a new blessing. Some nights you sleep with pain, but you wake up with hope. Some nights you sleep with heaviness, but you wake up with strength. This is not an accident. It is the love of God renewing you daily. When people say it's over, God says, I am beginning something new for you. When people say you cannot, God says, with me, you can. When people say you are finished, God says, I am restoring you. Every sunrise is God whispering to you, I still love you. I still choose you. I still have at times. Life hits you with unexpected storms. People disappoint you. Plans collapse. Dreams delay. Opportunities disappear. Your heart breaks. Your faith weakens. But God does not walk away from you in those moments. In fact, those are the moments He comes closer to you. When life pushes you down, God lifts you up. When people push you aside, God brings you near. When circumstances weaken your hope, God strengthens your spirit. His love is not like the love of the world. The world loves you when you shine, but God loves you even when you are in the dark. A plan for you. There are things you lost, things that were taken from you, things you expected but never received, things that broke your heart. But God says, what you lost is not the end of your story. He is the God who restores.